All right, guys, how we doing tonight? We got a good one. We're going Sagamore 10-year. Is this another Butterface or a perfect 10?
Well,
You know. You know.
Man, I'm glad he didn't tell
Well,
us that
guys-
beforehand, because I would have said, "Nah, don't say that one."
Butterface. We have daughters, Norm.
this is a blend of two different straight rye whiskeys from MGP 95.5 for that high rye rye whiskey, and then the low rye being a 51 to 53%. We don't really know, but it's got corn in it. It's not just malted barley. 10 years old, as the bottle says. This is specifically batch 2A, if I'm reading that correctly. Yeah. And we're dealing with 110.8 proof. And I think the guy said the MSRP on this was $79.99.
Yeah, at the distillery.
Right. I mean, what a beautiful bottle. One of the best looking bottles in the game, right?
It is. Yeah. That diamond shape.
Yeah. And it's beautiful
cool.
from
Take
up
somebody
close
out.
and far away, right? It's
And the
just
price point.
It's not a Butterface.
Price point.
I
on
got
these.
molasses cookie as my nose note with like ginger slices on top.
Ooh.
Me and Norm cheated. We already tried it.
We did.
We took a sip.
You guys are out of control.
Yeah.
We're just, we were feeling it. You could just feel it. We're just.
This gives me like really sweet MGP rye. I mean, it smells like the 10-year smells like Sagamore, like typical that you've gotten throughout the years here, except a little bit more oak component, similar to what you get on the 9 to me.
I mean, for me, I was expecting more oak. I'm not going to lie on the nose. I'm not getting as much as I thought I would get. I'm getting a very much more rye. I guess I just expected it to be more oak present. I'm getting a lot more sweetness than I.
Very sweet.
Maybe I'm being influenced by what I've heard other people say, which is never a good thing. But I just expected it to be more oaky, and it's not at all. I think this smells delicious. And by the way, it tastes pretty good too.
Yeah.
It's really
It's
good.
funny. I don't know. I can't pinpoint the fruit on it. If it's like, I always want to say peach, but man, we've had some really.
It tastes like peaches to me.
Oh, does it? Okay. And so I'm still like peach on a sugar cookie with like a tahini or something. There is an aspect of a bit of
Okay.
I don't know if tahini's so savory, but it's kind of like this.
So you know how they have like the like those cookies where they have like lemon in the middle, and they have like, if you took one of those cookies with peach frosting in the center.
Oh,
it's
I'm
very
so
sweet.
hungry. Yeah,
That's
super sweet.
Yeah,
it's like if you had a creme brulee, but there was like a floral component to it somehow.
Yeah,
like lavender. I don't know, lavender.
I definitely
something.
get some floral notes.
And then you had like cracked some black pepper over the top.
Yeah, it's like, they got these edible flowers, right? And they do these fancy desserts, and you can eat the flower. That's what I'm getting on this. The sweetness, to pinpoint it, probably honey is the major component there, I would say. And it's interesting. I'm not getting a bunch of mint and all that, which I don't mind the mint and rye. This is good. That sweetness is saving it. Like, it's coming through for me.
It's coming through. Yeah, I have a note I'm going to say in my scoring that just is blasting me home.
Right.
Do you have anything you want to add, Justin?
I'm trying to think of what I want to share now versus but no,
it's hard.
I mean, it's definitely like, I definitely get MGP 100%. It's definitely an MGP rye profile, right? I'm actually getting more of the 95.5 than the low rye on this one, which I feel like usually from Sagamore I get more of the low rye portion of that. This one leans more, and it could be just the age, but even going back, not to do the full comparison yet, but just going back to like just the 9, not compared to the 8, the 9 is more of the low rye component. So this is matching the nose a little bit more to me, where it's more of the 95.5 form of MGP for me.
Yeah.
I'll say that.
I mean, what to date, what is your favorite SAG bottle you've had?
This one,
it'd be
The 9 for me,
9 for you, Zach.
100%.
I have never had the 9, and I've never had batch 1A of 8.
Yeah.
So prior to tonight, it probably would have been a single barrel pick from Stuff and Whiskey, and then the other one would probably be
The Raiders of the Lost Ark, or
Yeah,
Riders
the
of the Lost
bottom
Ark.
lot of the new cast strength were really good
So
too.
I've never had a single barrel pick from Sagamore.
I have a
So
9-year single barrel that's it's pretty
Yeah,
it slaps, but
Raiders of the Lost Barrel was 9, I think.
yeah,
too.
I enjoyed their maple barrel, but that checks out. That all makes sense.
all right. Let's get to some scoring and see where this lays out. See if it's a butterface for Norm. Norm, you got to go first.
Yeah, it
You're
isn't.
the-
I've examined this one from far away and up close. And it's ticking a lot of boxes for me. I think it is the best thing that they put out. I haven't had all their things, but as far as just a rye release 10-year, so this reminds me of, if y'all remember that awesome bottle that went around for a long time, that Mythology bottle. But that thing was cranked up 130 whatever proof it was. That was just crazy good, but that was 10-year also. And I think age is doing well with what they're putting out. So between all the sweet and the floral and the cookies and all the stuff, yeah, man, I think this is shelf worthy. I think this would be a go-to rye for me to pour and have. Plus it looks good. 7.7.
Wow.
North's been a lot of money tonight.
Which I'm very surprised about, by the way.
Yes.
Man, that's it is a very full experience, and I will say, if people are hesitant based on other, I know, like, typically for me, Sagamore tends to lean a bit more rye note heavy, and you get those like herbs and you get the citrus and everything, and this is definitely not entirely in that direction. There's still elements there, but much sweeter. Randy said the oak is really not there to me.
Yeah.
At all. But you start out with like I said, that molasses cookie on the nose with that ginger spice, and then you get in the palate, and I get like a peach crumble-y type kind of dessert vibe, and then that creme brulee, the honey, the black pepper, the floral component, really good spice intensity, and very good finish on it. I'll probably go with the 7.5.
Nice.
Perfect. So I'm going to paint this for you. So you're at a donut shop and they made a honey fluff donut. They filled it with peach cream, like not like a gel, but like actual, like a peach fluffy
whipped cream
like
or something.
Whipped cream. Then on top, they did a little sprinkle of glaze and they crumbled Biscoff cookies on top of it.
Oh man, I love those.
It's just, it is so sweet and so decadent. It's like a dessert in a glass. What knocks it for me is the oak. It's 10 years. I want some age to it. I want something more to it. For me, it's a 7.3.
Okay. I'm tracking right with you. I didn't get all of the fun notes that you got with the donut and stuff. I wish I did.
I mean, that's just, I'm just hungry at this point. I don't even
I know. I'm just talking about all these desserts, and it's crazy. So for me, it is more towards the low proof MGP 95.5s for me. So it gives me a little bit of it's more of the citrus forward. I don't get any dill or anything like that. So it's nothing bad. And what I'm saying is this is still a great pour and it's great value. I'm just nitpicking it because it's 10 years old, right? So at 10 years, I definitely want more oak. The 9 to me is oakier than this. And I just prefer an oakier profile at especially this age. And especially for the same money, right? So for this, it is more leans into the more citrus, almost mineral. It doesn't get to the minerality for me on this, but it leans that direction rather than the low rye sweeter profile of the all low rye that the other ones are. So I'm at a 7.2 on that. So right there with you, Randy, on that. I want more oak. If it's 10 years old, I just want more oak. I shouldn't be overtaken by the 9 on the oak front.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's a beautiful sweet pour. It just, I think 10 years, you're looking,
Yeah.
you want a little bit more.
Yep.
But
Yeah.
it is
So
not a bad pour.
no.
We're being
In the
probably
description down below, we have our rating sheet. You can go down there and follow along with us where we've rated this. There's links to our past videos and everything. You can see where we rated other things, other ryes, to kind of compare to this, and you can rank yours against ours and see kind of whose palate you align with.
Oh, Norm just did a double SJ.
Saw that.
Saw that. I saw that.
And then we can
So
do
if you notice, we have some
Here.
extra glasses in front of us. So we're gonna put our money where our mouth is. We're gonna compare it to 9 and 8. So let's we're just gonna go through, talk about it as we're doing it, and see what we at the end. We're gonna give you our preference in order.
Yeah. I will say I've been doing the comparison this whole time. It's crazy because 10 to me drinks the maybe not the drinks the brightest, maybe not the lightest, but it drinks the brightest.
Yeah.
Even more so than the 8-year. I think the 9-year, to Justin's point, drinks with the most depth and darkness and oak influence.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking that's where I'm leaning.
Yeah.
Sorry if that was very abbreviated, but
That
I
was
can go into
that,
further
he was
So,
ready. Yeah.
I
we're
will
not.
say, comparing them now, like once you go from the 10 and 9 to the 8 is going to be, it's going to lose a little bit of its punch, because I've had this before, and I know, Randy, you've had it too, because it is way more fruit forward. And when you compare this, it kind of loses what makes it so unique.
I think it's the least complex.
Yeah, as you're comparing it, it definitely, this is like what happens in blinds too. It can happen in blinds to people, especially the same distillate. The way they interact with each other can not play nice with each other, and then it brings out kind of like bad notes or different notes and different things. Sometimes good, sometimes bad. So just to preface this, like I'm going based off, like I can taste it now, but I'm going based off like I just tasted this again the other day, the 8. So I know it is way more fruit forward than the other 2 pours. So I could see people, if you want less oak, that the 8 is where you want to go. I prefer the 9. The 9 has more complexity and more oak. But if you don't want that, you want more sweet and fruit, then I think the 8 is for you. They're all great for the value. Like these are great value. Sagamore does a great job.
So actually, I'm pretty happy going back through these, having the 10, going to the 9, going to the 8. I just not to bury the lead, 9's my least favorite. It's good, but it's my least favorite in this, and I think it is because that oak component. I think the sweetness that really came out in 8 was just like, whoa! I was a bit surprised, and I'm excited to get back into the bottle that I have of it. 9, I have a bottle, haven't opened it, and I see why, and that I might need to spend more time with it away from the other 2, because I think I'm really being influenced here by 8 sweetness and 10 sweetness, but yeah, I think, Justin, you summed it up really well, based off your memories. I think the 9 is probably the most complex, but it's the least sweet, so it comes in last for me. 10 takes it over 8 because 10 has a bit more going on than the 8 does, where 8's just really sweet. There we go.
So I'll go through. So 8 is more your berry sweetness, your muddled stewed fruit. It's more that profile, that fruitiness. 9 is deeper, darker, richer, oakier. 10 is going to be your, like I described it, it's like a giant dessert. Honey. It's got a lot of honey. It's got a lot of sweetness, missing on the oak profile. If I had to go in my preference, it would go 9, definitely is my favorite, still is. I would say actually 8, even though I know it doesn't hold well. 8 holds a higher point for me because I actually appreciate the fruitiness of it. This is like diabetic coma sweet,
It is.
but delicious. So there's not a bad one here. I mean, we're literally nitpicking. So yeah, I would go 9, 8, 10.
Same 9, 8, 10. You summed it up. Like I think we've kind of covered that.
Yeah.
9, 8, 10 for me also.
I would also be 9, 8, 10. I think 10, to Justin's point earlier, I didn't know it because I had never had 9, and it's been a long time since I had 8, but he was right. 10 leans heavier into that higher rye component types flavors than the 8-year. The 8-year definitely seems way more lower rye content. And then the 9 just adds a dark oaky depth to that fruit component to add that extra layer that had me wanting more of it.
And then
Well, the
Norm,
whiskey,
Norm,
the
you're 10,
non-whiskey
8, and
guy,
9.
10, 8, 9.
10, 8 to 9.
Yeah, fair.
But I really enjoyed them, and it's got me excited to open up the ninth one and actually share this with people and do what we just did. So
Yeah.
that'll be good.
Yeah.
I mean, Sagamore is doing a wonderful job because I don't want every release to necessarily build on each other.
No.
I want different, and they achieve different on 3 different
did.
pours.
And it's
I mean,
still good. It's still a great pour.
Absolutely.
And the
Absolutely.
value, crazy. So
Yeah. Don't listen to what we're not saying. Our stores still stand on 10 as a solo drink.
yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Every one of us
we
gave it a
can-
buy. Everyone
you
gave,
can,
every one of us said it's a shelf worthy, if you want to put it that way.
Yeah, come into our Discord. The description below has a link to it. Come in there and you can talk about it with us, and I can get into some more details in rye whiskey. That's more my wheelhouse.
Let us know
we can
which
talk
one's your
about it,
favorite.
comparing them. Yeah, comparing them, and in the description, in the comments, let us know if you've tried these or store pick or something. Let us know what's your favorite Sagamore release. Maybe it's a finished. So I know they've done a lot more distillery releases too, like Amontillado and some
Cognac.
crazy mead finish, cognac,
Amontillado, very good.
ports. So the double oaked, I know. So let us know down there what you guys think about that. Come in the Discord, talk about these, talk about other rye whiskeys, compare them and values and stuff. It's come hang out.
All right, guys. If you like what we're doing, like, comment, subscribe, help us out. We're trying to grow the channel. With that, Justin,
Stay spirited, guys. We'll see you on the next one.
Get spirited, guys.
stay spirited, everyone.
Man, I have the cognac one here. And I have the port and I have the sherry.
No,
to
if you
get 'em
don't like
all
the
out.
9, just send it to me, buddy. I'll use it as a backup.
So it's interesting. The 9 actually holds a bit of sentimental value. So my uncle had passed.
Well, then
and I
keep
drove
it,
by.
bud. It's fine.
And we went to my dad and I went to the distillery and sat on the water and ate and bought the bottle in the distillery. It was the 9-year, it just dropped, and that's why I bought it. Because I was like, I don't know, but now I like it. So
I think the
It's
9,
so different.
it's in a vacuum. The more you drink it, it is sweeter. I mean, like, I'm not touching the other 2. I'm just drinking the 9, and it just keeps getting sweeter and sweeter.
Yeah.
It's like a
comparison,
darker, richer fruit, sweeter.
the comparison highlights the differences and of the 3, and obviously by themselves are going to taste a little bit differently.
Yeah.
Because I
I've
thought
noticed with
the 8-year, when I had it solo, wasn't nearly as sweet and fruity. It was more like traditional rye.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you compare, it's just crazy. But I was gonna say, like, to me, 95.5, when it's younger, it has this similar profile of, like, it has that citrus and like that slight minerality that like leans towards that way. And then as it gets really old and low proof, it does the same thing again. It's just in between. It does this type of stuff where it gets either fruity or it leans where you don't get any of that weird. It's just interesting how that works.